Tonight on Newsbeat, hear from U.S. leaders urging for monetary progression of the Iran war, student government elections reaching its peak, and how Baton Rouge is leading the nation to a zero-waste future. All this and more, Newsbeat starts now. Good evening and welcome to Thursday Newsbeat. I'm Audrey Foster.
And I'm Lexi DeCastro. Thanks for tuning in. The Pentagon is seeking $200 billion in additional funds in the Iran war, according to a senior administration official. This will add on to the funding of the Defense Department that they have already received last year from President Trump's big tax cuts. A request has been sent to the White House from the department, putting emphasis on why the additional funding is needed.
It takes money to kill bad guys. So we're going back to Congress and our folks there to ensure that we're properly funded for what's been done, for what we may have to do in the future.
Today marks the first of 2 days you can cast your vote in this year's student government elections. There's been a chain of debates held this week where a variety of topics have been discussed, from DEI, providing aid for international students, helping minority communities, and improving the food pantry. A voting block party held earlier today is just one example of how campaigns have shown up around campus this week. To find out more information and cast your vote, you can find the link in your student email. Elections will end tomorrow at 4:30 p.m.
Louisiana may not be the leading the green movement, but there's one piece of it that the state is doing well. Reporter Lana Lawson shows one eco-friendly effort that Louisiana is quietly succeeding at.
Louisiana ranks 49th in most sustainability efforts, but when it comes to throwing away food, Louisiana outperforms most states. According to a study done by Cherry Digital, Louisiana households waste about $855 of food every year compared to the national average of $907. This makes Louisiana the fourth least wasteful state in the nation. But why is this the state's strong suit? At the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank, staff is teaching the community how to understand expiration dates and how to know when food is still safe to consume.
So we have very strict standards that we follow that are national standards. But a lot of that food that people donate that they think, oh, we can't use it anymore is perfectly good for our community.
Food in Louisiana serves as more than just a meal.
You know, a lot of our culture in Louisiana is around food. And there's a lot of effort made to make sure that, you know, the last thing we want is to throw something away that could help someone in need.
One LSU on-campus resource helping to combat food waste is the LSU Food Pantry. In 2025, the LSU Food Pantry distributed over 300,000 pounds of donated food that was initially intended to be thrown out.
We make 7 grocery store visits a week and get the food that they would normally not be able to sell and bring it back and distribute it to students, and it's the first thing to go.
Local businesses are also stepping up their efforts. One local restaurant owner says that in Louisiana, food waste efforts are successful.
Because we like to eat.
Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen partners with the app Too Good To Go that allows restaurants to sell their surplus of food at a discounted rate instead of throwing it away at the end of the day.
This gives me an avenue to make something more than throwing it away.
The fight against food waste is about making sure that quality food feeds people instead of landfills. For many people in Louisiana, reducing food waste is a value passed down at the dinner table. Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Lana Lawson.
In a state best known for food and the traditions surrounding meals, reducing the amount of daily casual food waste just makes sense.
And there's one place where hot dogs definitely won't be a part of the food waste category tonight.
Julian Munoz is live from Alex Box to give the rundown on what's going on with LSU baseball. Julian?
That's right, guys. LSU baseball is set to kick off SC play here from Alex Box in just about 2 hours. The team has had a rough start to the season, but will look to turn things around against number 7 Oklahoma in what should be a fun 3-game series. Fans are starting to roll into the box here as first pitch is slated for 7 o'clock. Back to you guys at the desk.
Be celebrated internationally, there's actually one unique event right here in Baton Rouge. Reporter Abby Kaiser gives us an inside look to the local classic, Earlapalooza.
Held in the back lot of the old Uncle Earl's Bar, Earlapalooza is a festival following the annual Wearing of the Green Parade. Started by previous owners of the bar, the concert brings local artists, vendors, and the community together for a night of music and celebration.
Growing up, I could always remember coming to the St. Patty's Day Parade. And it was always a blast. And I attended Erlapalooza as a guest before. So just the fact that I'm here on the stage, you know, it just means a lot to me. I'm glad I get to be here.
This year, Erlapalooza included artists such as Boozy, Connor Martin, Parish County Lawn, and KG and the Bad Habits. The festival also highlights local businesses such as Phil's Restaurant and Pro Dreams Gift Shop.
Well, I mean, I think you should always take care of your own, and anytime you have a chance to have Baton Rouge or local artists, I think you should absolutely spotlight them.
For musicians, Erlapalooza is more than just a stage. They get the opportunity to play in their hometowns while giving back to their community.
I know we got a lot of friends and family that don't get to see us often, being we're on the road so much, so it's good to come back and be able to be in hometown and connect with all of our family and friends and let them see what we do.
At Erlapalooza, the celebration goes beyond the St. Patrick's holiday, bringing together all aspects of the Baton Rouge community. Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Abby Kaiser.
Erlapalooza has gone above and beyond in combining Louisiana music, food, and culture during this St. Patrick's holiday, and they hope to do it all over again next year. Coming up, hear how one LSU coach feels their team was underprepared, while another seems more than ready to take on the postseason. Stay with us.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine.
Love?
You're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love.
You're mine.
And now, a Tiger Sports Update.
Welcome back. LSU Athletics is in the middle of a busy spring, with the reigning national champions LSU baseball falling to multiple unranked teams, gymnastics being named the #2 seed in the SEC championship, and LSU women's basketball getting ready to go dancing. I'm Ava Lucky, and this is your LSU Sports Update. Let's start over at the box. The baseball team has had a rough start to their season, suffering losses to 4 schools all before the start of conference play, resulting in them being unranked heading into the weekend for the first time since 2024. Head coach Jay Johnson believes that the Tigers weren't fully prepared for the competition the 2026 season would bring.
This team was maybe a little underprepared for adversity because they didn't have a whole lot last year with the returning players. And new players are experiencing a different level of adversity.
However, the Tigers are hoping to turn it around against #7 Oklahoma with the help of Jake Brown and Daniel Curiel, who lead the team in batting average. As the Sooners leave for Norman and head down to Alex Box, the gymnastics team will head up to Tulsa, Oklahoma for the SEC championship. The Tigers will be facing number 1 ranked Oklahoma, 3rd ranked Florida, and 4th ranked Alabama. LSU sophomore Kaylin Chio will play a huge role for the Tigers in the meet. Chio finished the regular season with 3 perfect 10s in the final meet against Arkansas, leading LSU to an undefeated finish at home. Kim Mulkey has coached LSU to their 5th consecutive March Madness this season, and they will be looking for their first national championship since 2023. The Tigers are getting ready to tip off the postseason on Friday, inviting number 15 Jacksonville into the PMAC for the first round of March Madness. Flau'jae Johnson, Michaela Williams, and Jada Richard have been some of LSU's top scorers this season, but the whole team will need to be on their A game because Kim Mulkey knows they will face fierce competition, with the winner going on to play either number 7 Texas Tech or number 10 Villanova before hopefully moving on to Sacramento. LSU will continue to face challenge.
They have to play good, and the good thing is we have that bench. You know, one may have a good game, and okay, the other one may not be. Well, let me try somebody else. And they all bring different things, different styles a little bit. They all can score the ball. Now, that's for sure.
LSU will continue to face challenging opponents, with gymnastics and women's basketball looking to be named the best of the best, and baseball and softball hoping to dominate the diamond in SEC play. Follow us at LSU Tiger TV on all socials to make sure you don't miss out on any of the action. And again, I'm Ava Lucky with your Tiger Sports Update. Next at 5, hear about a community close to home that's looking for a little extra support. Don't go anywhere.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine.
Love?
You're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love.
You're mine.
LSU's very own student radio station is wrapping up their annual fundraiser this week, and there's still time to show your support. KLSU began fundraising with their kickoff event this past Sunday at Beauvoir Park, hosting bands, food, and vendors. Since then, the station hosted specialty shows from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., featuring music of all genres from R&B to Irish indie. The station appreciates the donations and the ability to showcase their creativity in a unique way during fundraising week. Listeners can support the fundraiser by donating online this week at klsufm.org and can tune in to 91.1 FM at any time of the day.
Well, that is all the time we have for tonight's Newsbeat. Until next time, I'm Audrey Foster.
And I'm Lexi DeCastro. Have a great night.